Hello there, my name is David Suta and this is my project Mail. Mail is a web application developed using the Django framework. However, the core functionality relies on JavaScript. The functionality of the Mail web app does the following. First, send email. When a user submits the email form, JavaScript is used to send the email using doing a post request to a specific email path. And it's going to include the recipients, for example, a body, and a subject. As soon as I click on submit, it's going to load the user sent mailbox. For example, here, hello class. Mailbox. When a user visits their mailbox, inbox, send, or archive, it will load the appropriate mailbox. In this case, we are in the send mailbox, but if I go to inbox, it's going to load the inbox mailbox or archive mailbox. Notice it queries the API for the latest or most recent emails in that mailbox. Each email is then rendered in its own box and it's going to include from, the subject, and the timestamp. If the email is unread, it's going to appear with a white background. In this case, all of these have been read. However, if I review these ones, for example, this one, I'm going to reload the inbox. Notice this one is in white background because I have not read it. But as soon as I click it and I go to inbox, I'm going to see that it changes its color. View email. When a user clicks on an email, the users are able to see the content of that email. And it does this by doing a GET request to the specific email ID. The application is going to show the email sender, the recipients, the subject, along with the timestamp. Once the email has been clicked, the email is marked as read. For example, again, we are going to read this one, which is hello bash from CS50. And if I go here, notice it changes its color. Fourth, archive or unarchive. It allows users to archive or unarchive emails that they have read, that they have received. When a user checks their inbox emails, the user is presented with a button that lets them archive the email. For example, I'm going to click on archive and it's going to load the inbox. For example, this one, the subject is called hello, new email with RE at the beginning. And if I go here to the archive, you are going to see the same email. And as soon as I click on archive, it's going to present it again in the inbox. Notice this doesn't apply for the sent mailbox. So if I click, for example, here, you are going to see that there is no button that lets archive or unarchive emails. Fifth, reply. Reply allows users to reply to an email. When viewing an email, the user is presented with a reply button. In this case, we are going to use this one. The reply button is going to prefill the composition form. It's going to include the recipient. In this case, it's going to put it, it's going to send it to this email, which is the one that sends the email to us. It's going to prefill as well the subject line. However, in the subject line, since this subject line doesn't have RE or is the first time we are replying, it's going to include it in the subject for us. And as well, it's going to prefill the body and includes a line that is going to tell us when that email was sent. In this case, I'm going to click on reply. Notice it includes the line with the timestamp and who wrote that email. And here you can see that it includes RE. I'm going to reply, for example, and notice that as soon as I go here, if I click on inbox, I receive that email. Additionally, if I reply again, notice it's not going to include another RE in the subject. It's just going to include one. And you can see the thread of the conversation here. Let me refresh the inbox here, I'm sorry. And here is the conversation that I received. Thank you for watching. My name is David Suta, and this is Email.